KD, Keke, RRP. Man, you know we. Hey, 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 hey. Man, I was born in the slums, raised in the sewers. I hung out with all the talkers, influenced by all the doers. See, I'm a goat. Y'all should sit down and just take a note. Stop burning bridges and expecting niggas to send a boat. Are you thinking that you morphine, but you just an OCC? Gotta put you in your place, I guess that's just my OCD. KD told me. So that means apply the pressure. Sorry, Lo, we killed this beat, man. Take that boy out on the stretcher. KD is the bomb. Keke is the detonator. DT got you in the spittles, breathing off a respirator. Trust me, ain't no rest for haters. You can say the stress for later. Got a question, send it in. I got two investigators. Dropping gems, we just trying to really see who want it. Oh, it's business, here we own it. Smell like money, I cologne it. Keke quick to block a nigga. KD quick to kick him out.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
It's your hostess with the mostest. It's Keke.
What up, though, man? You know who it is. Your boy, Coach DTM, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we're never the exit. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who loves living life and is allergic to average. So in conclusion, so there's no confusions, if you see somebody realer than me,
It's an illusion. What up? What up, though? What up? What up, though?
What it do?
Hey,
what
what?
the business is.
What it do?
All right, man. Welcome.
Can a nigga get in them good?
Hey.
You know that song?
I know the beat. 'Cause I like it. It's a twerking, like, it make you want to just grind. Like,
Oh, shit.
No, I don't know the words, though. You ain't got to know the words. You're like,
Hey, all right. That's it. That's
Ow! What? I
Well,
ain't got to know the words. I just vibe. It's just a vibe.
It's a vibe.
it. Welcome back to another episode of Relationship Reality, where you get your dose of relationships and reality right here in one period spot. You dig? So we appreciate y'all coming in. We're going to get you going. But before we get going, I got to, do my welfare check and see what's going on. I had to start the pod, going because they was about to spill it right now. I like for it to be, organic for everybody at the table. So,
Orgasmic?
yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. But I like that, you know what I mean? So when y'all hear me ask the question, it's really me asking the question to figure out what's going on. So started with Keke. How was your weekend?
It was so busy. So work, we got a lot going on at work where they like cutting shifts from people's plans and like doing a lot with that. So we haven't been working as much. So we only been working like 8 hours, which is crazy for us because we used to like 9 and 10 hours a day. But them 8 hours, when I see getting off at 1:30.
You get off of work before I go to break. That's crazy.
That is.
And I be ready to drink and eat.
I be
So
about to
I be
get off
like,
around
what's
that time
going
too
on?
sometimes.
Like, what we doing today? Like,
Where's brunch at?
exactly.
Everybody else still at work and shit. Ma'am.
I do not be ready to come home that early. So I be like, where we going? So yeah, I've been drunk every day. Okay. So other than that, the weekend, I had a whole weekend full of shit. What?
Redacted.
I had a
best
pool
friend, bro.
party that I went to and got so twisted. But before the pool party, I went to this Detroit food festival in Highland Park. Y'all, when I say y'all, I didn't know Highland Park was that ghetto. Like, somebody should have warned me.
If you would have asked, I would have.
Somebody should have warned me.
I'd have been like, Highland Park, it's only 7 blocks.
When I was like, there ain't no houses on this street. It was like a block party, but they had it shut down. They shut down the block for like food trucks, which I was like, first of all, I'm a foodie, right?
Right.
So I was like, oh, I want to try all these trucks. And I had to, what?
I want to try all these
Did
trucks.
you try them all? I know you did.
A lot of them. But I'm like, I don't want to eat too much because I got the pool party and I got to eat at the pool party when I start drinking.
But you got to eat before you eat.
Oh, they had a macaroni truck. I was like, oh, they must know I love macaroni, right? They had this cheeseburger truck, though. I was like, oh, sliders. So good. But the thing about cheeseburgers, I like mine well done. I don't like when they be pink in the middle.
You don't like pig meat?
I mean, it's nothing against pink meat, but for me, I like mine well done. So,
Sorry.
it was good though. But I loved it. I felt like I wanted to call you and tell you we got to be on this shit. Because they had the liquor stands and stuff. I was like, oh, KD.
Make it a double.
This shit about to happen.
Make
because,
it a double.
Yes. So not only did they have food trucks, they had other vendors there as well, like the jewelry vendors and the alcohol vendors or bartender vendors or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she would have killed it out here. And it was literally like a whole block full of they had DJs on each end of the bar. I mean, on the block. It was
sound fun.
It was so nice. I'm like, although it was in the hood, you wouldn't know, it was no drama. We was out there ballrooming and doing it to me and her. It was the atmosphere, the vibe was like a vibe. I was like, oh, I love this. Yeah. And all I could think about was KD's business. I was like, oh.
I gotta get my tips license.
I was like, we can get, come on.
Make it up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was nice. The pool party, I was drunk as fuck, so I can't recall much about the pool.
Did you get in the pool?
It was cold as fuck yesterday.
Oh, it was cold.
I mean, the high was 75 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
No, it was too cold. But I was cute.
You had just a little swimsuit on?
I had my little swimsuit on, my little skirt. But yeah, no, it was too cold for the pool. But everybody sat around, drank. She had food and drinks and stuff, but no bartender. But
Gotta hate when that happens.
she had the mixed drinks already made. And I just drank coolers.
I like it.
Because you was already drunk.
I was already drunk.
Talk about I just drank coolers.
But they was bringing bottles on top of bottles, and they yeah, we Uber here, so we gonna Uber downtown. And I said, oh no, I'm not fucking with y'all. What?
Downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, they went out?
They was turning up.
They was still going out. I'm like, we already drunk. Why the fuck would I go out after? I'm already.
You I'm going home.
I'm like, I'm about to walk on down the block.
Wait, what that little girl say? I want to go home.
No, I'm here home. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head home. So I went home, but the guy was like, I'm gonna walk y'all down there, because I did take my other friend.
Not R.
I said my other friend.
Redacted.
So, yeah, we walked on down but he walked us down the block. Like, can I have your number? I'm like, yeah.
You know where you live now. You got to give me your number.
It don't matter. You never getting a phone call. I don't give a fuck if you know where I live at. You never get. Anyway, so yeah, that was.
Are we past the day and age where people give out the wrong number?
No, you got the right number.
All she gonna do is block them.
Immediately.
Are we past them stages?
You got to be past them stages. Because niggas will call you right there.
They call it immediately. Yeah.
Come on, lock me in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you right now. Lock me in.
I be giving your number. I be giving the boy's number.
Absolutely.
You don't want these problems.
No, we had fun though. It was a fun time. They played music. My cousin got drunk as usual. We had a time. It was a time had.
A time had.
Not as usual. Yeah. All right. So
what about your KD?
Before I pass it to KD to give hers, I just want to kind of set the precedence of how the weekend went just a little bit.
Go ahead, babe.
All right. So this was a great weekend, man. It was date weekend for the power couple.
Date night.
How we started it off was even though we lived together, I kind of scooped her up at the crib with some flowers and a balloon.
Oh, that was nice.
We jump in the whip. We go to, what did we go to first, man?
The mall.
We went to the mall because she had to get some Crocs and all that good stuff. So we left. We didn't leave the mall, but we went to one of my favorite.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite joints, the Cheesecake Factory.
Shout out to them avocado egg rolls.
I love the
Jesus
Cheesecake
Christ, they were so
Factory.
good. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So then, after the Cheesecake Factory, I took her to this new winery
So y'all
joint.
went to Novi? Y'all was that way?
Yeah.
Girl, we was everywhere.
Yeah, we was
Okay.
Novi, New Hudson,
Okay.
Urban Hills,
Redford. We was
Troy.
everywhere.
Troy.
Yeah.
That's completely. Okay.
Girl.
Well, Troy and Urban Hills, it's like 15 minutes
Yeah,
away.
but that ain't nowhere near.
Nowhere near
Novi.
Yeah. The Novi thing came at the end of the
Oh,
planning.
okay.
So
I'm
I was
like,
like,
that's-
okay, well, I made that the
okay.
beginning of the movement,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. I'm like, that's two different
Redford,
directions.
Redford after all that, so you know all that. So after the Cheesecake Factory, I took it to this new winery called Wholehearted.
It was so nice.
What was that at? What's it?
And
New
that was in
Hudson.
New Hudson.
Oh, New Hudson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting there like, BFF would have loved it here.
Oh, she going back with us. We going back for sure.
That sounds
So they actually working on our brand from them now.
good. Okay.
So,
That wine tastes,
Better.
sorry.
You like it
But
But
better?
it tastes way better than
You
the
like
other
it better?
winery. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So it's so,
Like way
How far
better.
is New Hudson though? Is it
it's,
where like?
It's
it was like
45
from
minutes?
Novi, it was probably like
No, from us though. What, like 45 minutes, you think?
probably about 40, 45 minutes somewhere in there.
So for me, that's the same as Troy.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
Troy is like 45, 50 minutes from
Yeah.
me.
So we leave the winery. Then we had to go check into the room. Right. So
Oh, y'all was fancy. Y'all got a room.
yeah. So
Oh, y'all was trying to be grown ups.
so we check in.
It was.
We check in the room, and we had a conversation prior to this moment where I was like, yeah, you know, our relationship is grown. Now, granted, by the time Katie seen this, I don't even think she put it together, but because she was already drunk by this time. But
Yes.
I was so drunk.
I went to the room and we had this conversation prior to me going to the room. With I was like, yo, our relationship, our marriage is grown, not just our
Not
relationship.
yet.
Let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
So the conversation went, our marriage is grown. And she said, not yet, it'll be grown this year. Right? So I was like, okay, bet. So when I got to the room, I put 17 candles in the room and lit them instead of 18.
Oh.
She didn't even peep that.
No, I
because-
seen the candles.
She
I
seen
didn't
the
count them
candles, but
though.
she didn't count
You
the candles.
didn't count
I
that?
was drunk
Too
as
drunk.
fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm talking
she
about,
drunk.
Okay,
ooh,
okay,
baby.
Okay.
So
So
I
I'm
put
like,
the-
she is a numbers gal.
Yeah.
She
I was
remember
so
everything.
So I had the 17 candles like surrounded around the
It was
room.
so pretty though. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately the balloon didn't last. You know,
Aw.
It was
that boy started
deflated.
deflating. As soon as she saw it, it's just like, okay, she
Went
see me.
down.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was like, it's a hole in it. He like, no, it's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, I mean, I felt
Yeah.
air coming from it, so I was like, "Babe, hurry up, get in, so you can see this real quick before it go." But so then after we checked into the room, the highlight of the planning that I think was the highlight anyway was I took her to a dinner murder mystery joint.
I fucking loved it.
I love those.
So this one was located in Troy. They did a great job. The actors and actresses, shout out to y'all. The food was pretty good, you know. So that was what
She ain't like the food.
food wasn't good.
I like the chicken. The fish was
I
not
didn't
good.
have fish, so I can't.
Oh, you're
Oh.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So I mean, I did give her some of my chicken too. You know, sacrifice.
Because it was nasty.
So-
My food was nasty.
Even
Even at
Even
the
at-
Cheesecake Factory, my food was nasty.
What you get?
I got, it's called shrimp.
got the bang
shrimp,
bang.
bang bang shrimp.
chicken and shrimp. Yeah, chicken and shrimp.
pasta
Bang
or
bang.
was it?
I did get pasta instead of rice because I don't like white rice.
Yeah.
So I got pasta. The noodles was good, but the food was bland.
What?
But he had parmesan chicken, and
Chicken.
was it?
It was Parmesan crusted chicken.
That shit was so fucking good. I was
Why
so
you didn't
sad.
change it?
I gave her one
No,
of mine
fuck
too.
that. Like, if you don't like the food, send that shit back to something.
It was.
you
I was
want.
like, baby, it's nasty.
I'd have been like, no, I want that. 'cause
It wasn't spicy at all.
See, I
I
don't-
don't know.
Yeah. So
For me, I don't care who with me. Like, they don't like this, so I need you to change it to
See,
this.
we should have had a.
And have an attitude if you want to, bitch, because we gotta pay for this. I don't give a fuck. Now, I'm gonna pay for some shit I like, not for something I don't
I mean,
like.
the lady did come back and say, "How was it?" And
That's when you
she
should have been
said,
like,
What I say?
"It's
it's
good."
okay.
Did I?
It's okay.
I don't
She's
remember.
like, "It's good." I was like,
Being nice. No, I'm not being
Oh,
nice.
I
If
lied.
you don't like it. Fuck that.
Them avocado egg rolls was busting though. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
So then we after the show was like a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
It was a good show. They did their thing, and then we left there. If anybody's familiar with how Michigan is set up, we went from Troy to Redford.
Okay,
And
you
then-
went far.
We
Got
had like
drunker?
it was like a barbecue hookup out there, so we went and ate again.
Oh, that's my type of eating and then eat.
But I will say that for some reason, after leaving the show, you was probably hungry again. I don't know if it was because of maybe the portion was small.
I always like to eat
Or-
and then eat. Wherever I go, I like to eat. So.
I mean, I was probably hungry because I didn't
enjoy
eat.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
didn't
I didn't
enjoy
eat.
it, so you didn't
like, I
eat
ate
it.
a piece of yours, but
You didn't
all
eat.
day I was like,
And
Still hungry.
She ate all the vegetables
Yeah.
too.
I
though,
did.
you
Yeah,
know.
but you still
But-
hungry. Vegetables is not gonna fill you up though.
And it was cool because we was like sitting at the table with like the interaction at the table was really good.
yeah, it was cool.
So that's always nervous because you don't know who you finna sit next to.
The energy.
We could have sat next to another cornered couple where it seemed like they was putting all the African
the black
American
people,
people
yeah.
in one area.
They wasn't
But
sure. When they saw me, they wasn't sure what to
they
put them.
wasn't sure, so they
You notice
like,
it was like,
put
you
in the
notice it
middle.
was like in the middle.
Put you right in the middle.
It was in the middle.
Put you in the middle.
I'm not sure what to see her, so we just go.
So yeah, then we left there, left Redford and went to the room, and that was the conclusion date night, which it was to me I felt like it was a success.
It was,
Sounds
it was
fun.
amazing. I was so drunk when I woke up this morning to use the bathroom. I didn't know where the bathroom was.
She came to me.
I was in the
Where's the bathroom?
Dog,
So
I
you
was in the
walked past it
kitchen
to get to
area
me.
like, I was just looking. He like, what you looking for? I'm like, the bathroom. He talking about, when you get out the bed, it's a door right there. I said, oh shit.
She walked
Literally
past,
right
and
next
it
to
was open. The door was open.
I was still drunk this morning. I laid back down.
I left, went out, got breakfast, came back. I'm
I ate
there,
like a
dressing the breakfast
spoonful.
up. And,
I like had a spoonful of eggs. Like, I'm about to lay back down.
Oh my goodness.
so I'm like, baby, come to bed.
I was so drunk.
Yeah.
I had so much fun though. And then like when we was at the murder mystery, we had like name tags. So you got to make up a name. So I was Jessica Fletcher. That's the lady from Murder, She Wrote, for people that don't know. And he was Perry Mason. So people at the table with us was Agent Popcorn, but she was like pregnant. She was only 6 months.
That's
but,
such a good name.
But still like ready to pop.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Agent Popcorn.
She was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I just seen popcorn and said, that's my name now. I was
Yeah,
like,
because the lady
That's so
said,
cute,
"Are you
though.
Agent Popcorn because you're ready to pop?" And she was like, "Oh."
Oh my God.
Then was with Snoop.
yeah, Snoop was, I think she might have been the killer of the group.
That was a girl named Snoop?
Yeah,
Okay.
she might have been the killer of the group.
And then it was Olivia Benson.
Yeah.
She kept saying
Oh, I
detective.
like Olivia.
She
Yeah.
kept saying detective. I said, "Girl, you are a captain now. What is wrong with you?" She talk about maybe I'm the old Olivia. Girl, don't just pick names if you don't know the backstory. Then Chillin' Dylan.
Yeah, Killing Dylan was something different.
Yeah, it was fun though.
So the crazy thing was, so we had one of the actors actually at one of our tables, right?
and we picked her
And
from
we
the beginning.
we picked up on that immediately because like everybody was either coupled up or by threes, and she was the only one that was solo at first,
Oh, okay.
right?
But then
And
her story didn't make sense
Her backstory was
either.
crazy.
It didn't make sense.
And we was looking like, yeah, nah.
She like, I'm here for business. I sell real estate. So what the fuck you come here for? You live in New York. Why would you come here to sell real estate?
You know what I get from that? Like when I be watching that show on TV where the people be in jail, but they be on
Oh,
that
yeah,
TV show.
yeah,
Yeah.
60 days in? Or,
I be
yeah.
like, they when the stories don't make sense, I be
yeah.
looking at them like,
That's exactly what it was.
Yep.
bitch, well, you still ain't went to court for that?
We was like, oh yeah, she's something.
Don't
I was
make
like, you
sense.
did it, didn't you? She was like, stop saying
And,
that.
and she kept asking, like, so who do you guys think did it? Okay, so this is what we know. Like, she was too involved. I was like,
I'm like, she
Yeah.
talked too much.
And me and Popcorn kept looking at each other. We was like, yeah, she texting, like, yeah, they on to me or something. I'm like,
Because you doing too much, yeah.
so the part that shocked me was that the actual killer was not selected
First
by
of all,
my investigator to my right, KD.
I was
just
so
knew she was
fucking
gonna
mad
figure
You
out
because
didn't figure it out?
peep though, because it was the waiter, right? So I thought that the killer was gonna be in the room. You know what I mean?
who it was. Yeah.
But I
Technically,
but
The person we picked ended up getting killed. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
jeez, Louise.
but
Papa
I was
cheese.
talking to him and I said, why you got on 2 name tags?
the waiter,
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, they made me put on a name tag to participate." So I'm looking around, and the other waiters and stuff did have name tags on. I said, "Nah, bro, it's something about you." So he started laughing, I'm like,
He probably thought he was caught.
Yeah.
But when I found out it was him, I told Deontay, I said, God damn it, I knew it was him.
Yeah.
Because his name was Bruce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the email came from Kung Fu.
All right.
And he was Brock Lee's brother, Bruce Lee Kung Fu. So
Yeah.
I knew it, but I was like, but I don't know. I guess I didn't realize that he was a suspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't pick up on him until toward the end. Before they announced it, but toward the end, when he started like making his round to the table, and I'm looking, I was like, well, there's really no reason for a waiter to be in here at this point, because the food has already been picked up.
Yeah.
Like,
So
everything
what
is
else?
done. So I'm looking at it. I'm
Right.
like, I just didn't want to suspect the brother. I was like, nah, not the brother. Not, he a brother. He can't be the killer. You
I'm
know?
telling you, if I would have known.
Oh, he was a black guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if I would have known, like, every single person could have been a suspect.
Well, that's what the thing said. It said anybody with a name tag. So
I know, but I just felt like because he worked there. But come to find out, he really did work there. He was an actor. But if I would have known the staff was included, you know what I mean?
Because he
Well, they're
didn't,
not going to tell you
he
that.
didn't
You
drop
gotta-
down one plate,
yeah.
I don't think either. Come to think
Yes, he
about it.
did.
Did he?
And he poured our water.
Oh, okay.
Because
didn't
once
see
I
that.
peeped it, I kept watching them. That's why I'm like, if I would have known, then I would have guessed it.
Yeah, because the guy was the host guy was pretty cool. So
Shane?
anybody who has been following the show knows that my wife has a very weird obsession with gay men. Like once you are
not
deemed
weird.
to be gay, no, it's weird because like she cling to you quick at that
It's
point.
not weird, though.
Like, why would it be weird?
Because you don't cling to people.
Oh.
I claim to gay people, too, though.
Yeah, but
He was nice.
like
He gave me a
KD is
code.
not.
Because I just feel more comfortable. Like, I can dance and grind, and I know you ain't trying to get nothing. We just have a good debate. It's a good
Yeah.
vibe. Like,
And they
it's not-
just, I
it's
feel
not
like,
weird.
and they sense of humor be
It's
so
not
dope.
weird.
Like,
No,
you
no.
know what I'm saying?
They
But
cool.
the
First
thing
of
is-
all, at work, I had to work. Well, he don't work there no more, but at work, gay boyfriend. So he was my
Yeah.
boyfriend, and I got into it over him. Like girls was getting mad and everything. I'm like, no, that's my
I took
boyfriend.
a whole gay boy to
I
prom.
almost fought a
Listen,
girl.
my- 'Cause
you was
I almost
grounded.
fought a girl over that. I
KD
said, girl,
don't
you don't
like-
like neither one of us.
She don't like people, right? So I see her. She
It's a
grim
safe
you,
space.
and then as soon as you
Yeah.
see like, oh,
It's a safe
and
space.
be like, I love you. Hey, I'm like, sheesh.
It's a
hold up.
safe space.
But
But they be dope as fuck.
but
Yes.
she be fooled sometimes too though, because that the bartender dude at the
That
one
nigga
bar
was gay
he
as
was
fuck.
not gay.
Yes, he was.
He was play gay to get
His
what he wanted.
roommate.
You
You
know
talking
who
about the
we
distillery we went
sometimes
to?
they,
Yeah.
be, sometimes they be bisexual though. And
Yeah.
it don't be. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I'm looking at
My
him
gaydar
like,
ain't never been broke. He gay.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
mean,
they be bisexual.
if he gay but he bisexual, then it don't count.
That's
Sorry.
Like,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, oh.
sometimes they like
so,
both.
So, you know, my man, you can tell, and he came right out from the
I
beginning.
love him. His name's Shane. Shout out to Shane.
Yeah, everybody, man, the whole staff, man, was on point yesterday.
Oh, the lady was cool too. Camouflage. I
Yeah.
don't remember what her real name was.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't talk to her. I don't think we talked to her that much during the show, before
No.
the show, but after the show, she was
really
fine.
nice. I was like, I want to come back for my anniversary and
She's-
bring my friends.
She said, Katie was like, what'd she say? Oh, we went to this winery, and I think you should go. And she was like, okay, what's the name of it? So she told us the name of it. She was like, no, write it down so you don't forget.
I did make her write it.
So she picked up a napkin and wrote it down. I was like,
She
you
was
know
like-
she's gonna throw that napkin right over
I was
there
like,
so
it's
you
in
know.
New Hudson. She was like, I'm like, Dan is the owner. She's like, okay. Anything else? No, that's it.
You be better off putting it in your phone because they not go. That
She
napkin
was,
going in the
yeah,
garbage.
she was. She
That
wrote
napkin
it.
is for sure.
She
going in
wrote
the
that
trash.
down for.
I made her
KD,
write it down.
For your purpose.
Yeah, to make
Which
her
was
feel
nice.
better.
Which
Because
was
I'm like,
nice.
I was like, you're going to forget. And she was like, okay. Wholehearted. And you could tell the way she scribbled it.
She wasn't no intention.
She when she look at it, she gonna be like, what the fuck this say?
say?
Cause she like,
Literally
she was like,
scribbled.
New Hudson, Dan. Okay. All
Got
right.
it. Got
Anything
it.
else?
Cool.
She like anything else?
She's like, this is
I
the,
was like,
that
no,
was
that
so
She did
nice.
the doctor's signature on it. Like,
Right.
She like, this lady is not finna leave me alone.
this some bullshit. I don't give a fuck
Sick
about
of this
this
shit.
Anything else?
She's serious as fuck. Okay.
Anything else?
I was like, no, that's it. She was like,
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Have a
She
good
don't know
night.
what the fuck that shit
She like, have a good night.
This shit going in the garbage. Fuck her.
All right. So,
Duh.
what else you got to add, Katie? How was your week, though? I know we talked about the weekend, but
So,
how was your week leading into
shout
the
out to our
weekend?
listeners, but y'all gotta chill on me.
Chill on her.
So last week when I said I don't like my drinks being like critiqued or whatever, right? Girl, they've been in my inbox going ham.
Saying what?
And I've been going ham right back. Cause bitch, who you talking to?
What they been saying?
So they like, that's not good business. Like you talking about you don't want people to say they don't like your drinks. Everybody don't like the same drink. First of all, you bitter bitches. I don't mind people not liking the drink, right? But at least tell me what you don't like about it so I can fix it, right? Say like, oh, this is too sweet. This is not sweet enough. It's too strong. Like I don't mind criticism as long as it's constructive.
Yeah.
Like don't just be like, ugh, I don't like this.
This garbage.
Don't just do that.
That's your drink.
This
It's
garbage,
trash.
you trash. I'm
It's
going
trash.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right. They like, everybody not gonna drink what you drink. Shout out to y'all, because I didn't even drink the home run. Because guess what? It's too sweet.
So sweet.
It's too sweet. So I didn't drink it. For me, I smell the drinks. As long as it smell like it go together, then I'll, pass it. Some bartenders taste their drinks. I prefer to smell it, right? So I was telling them like, no, I don't mind you not liking it, but at least tell me how to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come for me don't come to me with a problem without a solution. But yeah, a couple bitches got blocked.
And so I was telling her, I said sometimes people are not real drinkers, or they can't convey what the problem is. I just don't
They just don't like it.
like so.
They don't have a solution. They
For
just don't
example,
like it.
the avocado egg roll, right? The sauce was great. I don't know what kind of sauce it was, but it was amazing. I've never really been a fan of avocado, and I can't tell you why. It's just
Don't
not
like
my
it.
preference. Yeah. So even when I was dipping it in the sauce, I'm like, I can eat it through the sauce, but why I might as well just eat the sauce. Like,
But I also said that the person who was complaining about the drinks complained about a shot that I made. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't so much as I felt like the drink wasn't good. I just felt like that person at that time just was being a B word. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just complaining.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but I did say that last week, like, that the only person that complained about the drink also complained about the shot I made. How the fuck can I control how the shot tastes? Right?
It's a shot.
The only thing you could say is you don't want it chilled or you do want it chilled. I don't make the fucking liquor. You know what I mean? So you can't say like, oh, you didn't do this right. How the fuck you don't pour a shot right? Okay, well pour your own fucking shot next time.
Because it's
you
a
gotta hold
shot.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I did say that as well. But
You
yeah, I
gotta hold
blocked
it
a
at
couple
45-degree
bitches.
angle.
Cause who you talking to?
You gotta like
Bitch,
your
I don't give a
liquor,
fuck
that's
if
it.
you never listen to this show again.
Yeah.
And I don't even block people from my podcast page. Like, that's why I have it, right? But, girl, did you fuck my nigga, son? Why did you coming at me like this? And it wasn't just one person. Like, some people came, like, on some respectful shit, like, you can't think like that if you running a business. And I said, I respect that. So maybe that's why I wanted to clarify. I don't mind criticism as long as it's constructive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me what to do different. Because if I make you a drink and you don't like it, I don't mind taking it back and making you another one.
But you also got to know what you like. Because if you're looking at the ingredients in it and you don't like sweet shit and you see pineapple juice and you know what I'm saying? You see the sweet shit in it, that's probably not what you want to get.
Which is
you
what...
probably want to get something else that don't have the sweet shit in it.
Which is what somebody did at the party.
Yeah.
She looked at the
Yeah.
stuff and she was like, well,
I'm not getting
I don't
nothing
like
that's
none of
dry.
these combinations, but can
Yeah.
I get this and combine it with this? And I
Yeah.
said, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
the signature
You
drinks
gotta
were
get
just
what you
that,
like.
right?
You gotta get what you like.
Yeah.
It was just signature drinks. You don't have to get them. This is all the stuff I have.
But it's not like it's one signature drink that you had several.
I had 5.
So even if you didn't like the, you know what I'm saying, the first one, you don't have to get the popular one. Get the one that you like.
Right.
Right.
And then like I said, you could take this and mix it with this. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But the problem is when you are running, it's not a full bar, right? I don't have fucking 75 alcohols behind me. I only had a selective few. So this is what I can make, but you can combine what you want to combine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And I said that.
Yeah.
I said, if you don't like nothing on this list, you can mix and match it, but these are the ingredients that I have, right?
Right.
So we got to do what we can with this, right? Just like old girl dad was like, can you make an old fashioned? No, I can't. Because I don't have the ingredients to make that. Now, if you go get the ingredients, I don't mind making it for you. But I don't have no cognac to make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I could have came here and got the Hennessy, but
you gotta get a new fashion. It's 2024.
But I'm like, but even if I would have came, I don't have no ginger beer. Like I don't have what I need, right? This not a full bar, babe. This just this what we got.
Yeah, for this.
You know what I'm saying? So to say like, oh, it's just nasty. Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, fuck y'all. And if y'all listening, fuck y'all twice.
2 times.
Oh, with the kiss.
Make the F y'all a double. All right, so let's.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So we're gonna bounce around a little bit. I got a couple different things that people, sent to me, gave to me, situations, etc. We're gonna see if we can get through a few of them. All right. Good. Okay. So the first one is this: is a relationship impossible if you can't adopt my must? So if that's a good mic because you got
That's
your mic
really
on.
loud.
I should have left them. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. You off now. All right.
Look at me like that.
Because it was really loud.
Because she walked over there with the mic on now, so now it catches all that. But it's a relationship impossible if you can't adopt to my must. And here's a two-parter for you. Am I don't want to say retarded, but is there something wrong with me if I think that I can make you adopt to it if you already saying that that's not true?
I guess it depends on like what the must is though, because some people musts are like crazy. So I guess if it's like an average, like, okay, yeah, in my scenario it would be like you have to have a decent job, you have to have no small kids, you have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if it's like stuff that's reasonable, absolutely. If your must are your must. But it's some shit like, yeah, no, you gotta make $200,000 a year. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's not reasonable, it's not gonna work for me. Like it gotta be reasonable must. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I guess it would depend on like what the must is in a relationship. If it's reasonable, I don't see why y'all can't do each other with y'all needs, because the needs and the must are like big.
So, to give you more content on it, if you are one who like to kind of go out, right? You like to hit the street, but we in a relationship. We can be married, or we can be talking about marriage. I'm gonna just make it for this conversation. We married, right? And you like to hit the towns and all that, and I'm telling you, I'm cool with all that.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing, my biggest thing is knowing that where we stay at, in the state of Michigan and Detroit, things are crazy sometimes. I just want to make sure you're safe. So safety is my biggest thing. And all I'm asking is that you at least be in by a certain time. Even if the certain time is like 1:45.
I mean, ain't no problem with that. If y'all agree on the time, you agree on the time.
Yeah, so if I'm like, okay, look, 1:45, because everything that I've researched said that about 2:30ish,
everything closed,
and niggas get stupider.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the liquor starts settling in, and now you like, I want to do something dumb.
No, that's reasonable.
So, but you hang out with like your girls a lot. You hang out with KD. You hang out with
Redacted.
I didn't say anybody else's name. I didn't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying that you hang out with KD and your cousins and all the other people, right?
Yeah.
They don't have that same conversation with their significant other.
Yeah.
They want to go out and get something to eat afterwards.
Yeah.
They want to go to, one of the cousins' house and finish drinking, and we ain't ready yet.
Yeah.
Is it too hard for you to say, nah, I'm going to the crib? We already made this conversation. I know this thing.
I've been in that position before with one of my cousins, and she had to be home at like 12 or 12:30, which was crazy to me, right? And this was in her 20s, right? So she got married, but I think I was engaged at that time. But it was like we were in our 20s still, so for you to be home at 12:30 is crazy. So I would say, and she didn't go out much, so when we really did go out, it's like, girl, we about to let our hair down and have fun. Like, what?
Right.
You should have drove yourself. Because if you knew you had to be home at 12, you should have drove by. You think I'm about to leave this club at 12 o'clock when we just got here at 10:30?
And that's the hardest thing.
Because y'all know I'll be late. The fuck?
In Michigan,
So
in
you
Detroit, nobody come in the club until about 1:30.
Okay.
Right.
So how you think we about to leave? I'm going to catch a cab. I'm about to leave because my nigga expect me to be home in a minute. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't know, like, her shit was so bad at home to where she didn't get back at a certain time, it was going to be some shit, right?
Right.
I didn't know that. But in my young mind, we were like 25. Like, what?
Right.
Who goes in the house at 12 o'clock? It's
So-
like...
But I feel
I
like,
get it though, you know. But you should have drove yourself.
I was gonna say that if I'm responsible, if I've had a conversation, I gotta be at home at this time.
Yeah.
I gotta drive
You
myself,
gotta drive.
or had the money to catch a cab, Uber. Well, ain't cabs no more, but Uber, Lyft, whatever.
It wasn't Uber back then. Uber
Right,
didn't
it was
exist
cabs back then.
cabs.
So
Yeah.
because it's my responsibility
Exactly.
to respect the rules or whatever
Yeah.
that my person put forward,
Yeah.
right? I can't ruin your night because my nigga want me home. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Right.
So you got to be responsible enough
Yeah.
to drive yourself.
Exactly.
And don't have nobody riding with you
Yeah.
Right.
because
Yeah.
I don't got to go home. But if you got to go home, then go home.
I'd rather
You know
be
what
the
I'm saying?
driver though, because look, but let me tell you what time this ship is sailing.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm leaving at the fuck 2
Right.
o'clock. If
That-
you ain't ready to leave at 2 o'clock, if you need to leave before that, guess what you need to do?
Find
Figure
your
it
way.
out.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
need to
saying.
figure it out.
So-
Because that's what I'm not leaving at 12.
What if let's swap it out a
That's
little
crazy
bit.
as fuck.
What if your must is like, listen,
That's not
the way-
unreasonable though. I mean, that's just what y'all
Yeah,
agreed on.
my thing
When
is-
I was married, we had a time to be home too. Although I had broke that one time and I felt so bad. And I got home at 5 o'clock in the morning and I was like, oh, I'm about to be in so much trouble.
yeah, because
But I was so drunk, like literally I had to go eat, sober up. Me and my girl was at the Coney Island, literally like passed out at the Coney Island sleep. When we woke up, it was like 4 o'clock. I was like, oh my God, like...
okay, let's swap it out. Let's say something different. What if
So
my
I get
must
it.
is like, I'm a big family man,
Yeah.
right? And it's a must that when we are at the dinner table eating, I want it to be family setting, no phone,
Yeah.
no none of that. We chilling.
That's how my house is.
But for whatever reason, you get a call, you want to text, you want to finish
But
the
I
game,
feel like
etc.
I feel like the things you're saying, it's like a level of respect, right?
Yeah.
It's not even like like if I'm saying fuck your must, I'm saying fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
feel like in a marriage, relationship, friendship, anything, that's not okay.
It's not okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know you big on safety. Like you hella big on safety.
Yeah.
That's why like
Yeah.
a couple weekends ago, I left here. It was like 1 something in the morning. I called you.
Yeah.
But I also was in communication with you. Hey, I'm still over BFF house. Hey, I'm still over here.
Yeah.
Even though you got my location.
Yeah.
I just feel like to communicate.
Yeah.
Communication is key, right?
It's big.
So
It's big.
when we left here, we went to the store. I texted, hey, we about to go to the store.
Yeah.
And then we coming right back. Cause I know you don't like store, gas station, nothing past
Especially
dark,
at night.
right?
Yeah.
But if it's just women here, we gotta go. But we're gonna go together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still respecting the boundaries of I know that things like this bother you.
Right.
If I'm out dangling and we about to leave the club and go get something to eat, I'm gonna text you, hey babe, we about to go get something to eat. I'm not just gonna be out like fuck what you talking about. It's
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just out.
Yeah.
I know you don't like me sitting in the car. So as soon as I pull up at night, I'm getting out the car, coming in the house. You know what I'm saying? But these are things that if I stop doing them, it's a fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not okay.
Yeah.
There's only so far you go with that before you be like, okay, this ain't working for
Yeah,
me.
because and then
So
it's
many
like
times,
you're not trying to control me. You're trying to keep me safe.
And I
Yeah.
think that's the problem. Like,
That's
if
the
you were in
thing,
a
but
setting,
that's a thin line.
It is a
That's
thin line.
That's a
Because
thin
it is.
line.
So it is a very thin line
That's a
between
thin
controlling me
line.
and keeping me safe. However, if I'm saying I don't want to do it,
It's nothing wrong with communication, though.
That's what I'm saying.
for
Why we not
gonna
communicating?
I'm for sure gonna communicate.
if we have a discussion, you like, listen,
Yeah.
I got a feeling about today, and I need you to be home by 2:00.
Yeah.
And I go out and I say, fuck that nigga. He
I
didn't
be
tell me
home
when to come home.
I be home when I get home.
And I come home at 4:00.
yeah.
Not only am I saying like fuck
you.
your must, but it's disrespectful.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you worked last week, if you didn't come straight home and not communicated with me, I got a problem with that.
Right.
Like where the fuck is you at? Like it's 3:00. Why you not home yet? The bar closed at 2. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just think it's a level of respect that's being missed.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And I think some of it comes from maybe peer pressure, right?
But you gonna let somebody peer press you out your shit?
But I feel like,
okay.
but that's young days,
No, no.
though. I feel like in the older days, it's
I'm
not,
saying peer
it's
pressure,
not,
like, let's say Keke had the same type of situation like this, right? But hers was deemed to be not me caring about your safety, but me just being controlling.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
okay.
So now I'm pressing my situation on what I'm seeing you
Like,
go
girl,
through.
you okay? You
I've
can't
been
let that
through the
nigga.
same thing.
You
And this is what
don't let that
happened.
nigga tell you.
Right.
But you gotta know your person though.
You do.
Yeah.
But I
Like
think,
for me, if I'm out and the motherfucker say like, "Girl, don't let that nigga tell you when to come home," da 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 da, because you been in a listen, sis. We not the same.
yeah. But also, if it's liquor involved, your mind might not go there all the way, right quick. You know what I'm saying?
But mine does though.
I mean,
Everybody
yours does,
doesn't.
but
Everybody
everybody
doesn't.
doesn't.
Right.
At that point, I'm like, I might be complaining what she's saying because
Like, you know what, bitch, you right. Fuck that nigga.
right? And I think
That nigga
that's
can't
what
tell us
started.
to go in the house.
You could just come to my house. You know what I'm saying?
But I was in that situation.
That I know. That's what made me say it.
Oh, okay.
That I know. That's what made me say it.
She
you know?
said, "I just cleaned this room out. You and your kids can come stay with me." I said, "What? Why?
Yeah.
Why we doing
We got
that?
the whole family here.
Wait, we breaking up?
We're not doing that.
Why we breaking up?"
We're not doing that.
But you right, because she was that person. Like,
Yeah.
people do that,
he
though.
can't tell you when to get in the house, like, but he can, though. He my husband.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't like, you got to do what I say do. Why the fuck is we outside at 4:00 in the morning at the casino?
Yeah.
Because it's the thing,
Doing
if
nothing.
something go down, you going to want me to call my nigga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I got to get my nigga out the bed because we
Yeah.
down here being goofy.
And so what happens in my world is, let's say, so KD and Keke would say, okay, I'm going here, and it goes from this time to this time,
Yeah.
right? So then the behind the scenes thing that people don't see is you call your people in those areas. Yo, you know, we got something going on over here. Keep your ears and eyes to the
Yeah.
street until it's all over with.
Right.
So that if something does pop off,
Yeah.
if I'm 15 minutes away, I got somebody that's 4 minutes away.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you don't communicate and you like, I ain't telling that nigga my name, I ain't done. Now, you know.
Now you 30 minutes away and you don't got no protection.
Right.
Which I feel like that's why I do like the like location thing now.
Sharing,
like
yeah.
I would share my location because you just gonna know where I'm at. So even if I get a little buzz and we end up going to another location, you could check it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, nigga, don't check my shit every 2 seconds and you like, what the fuck you doing at the gas station? What the fuck you doing at the...
That's my kid.
People be taking that too far.
That's my kid.
Like, I don't mind you checking my location, but nigga, don't check me about every fucking place that I'm at. Like, chill. I said, nigga, I'm be home at 7, and now it's like 6:40. You like, what the fuck you ain't even gonna make it on time. Like, what? What?
But that's when protection and
take
controlling.
it too far. Don't take it too far.
Exactly.
Don't take that shit too
But
far.
my boys like
But
that.
I don't mind that. Like, I would
Yeah.
share my location with my person, like, if that's what you need. I don't care about that.
The other day when I was getting my hair done, right? I never been to this place before, and the girl who braided my hair, she do it at her house.
Okay.
So, and we was in the basement, So I wasn't really getting a good signal.
Reception, yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, can I get your Wi-Fi? Because I know they're going to call me.
Yeah.
He knew where I was at. Whatever. Boom.
Yeah, I said
so I
that.
put the
That's my people.
Wi-Fi in. I'm talking about as soon as
It went through. The kids was calling.
I had like 4 text messages from my oldest, like probably 4 or 5 from my middle kid. I said, oh my God. So I did like a group FaceTime. Hey y'all, I'm just getting my hair done. Mama, first of all, your location kept saying unavailable. We ain't never seen you over there. My oldest son like, yeah, because I was finna tell him I gotta go.
Yeah, we was about to pull up.
Because my mama not answering the phone, and this nigga took a screenshot of the location. Cause he like, where is she at?
What's
I never
it say?
boom,
Yeah.
screenshot. So when I lost reception, it said location unavailable.
So they was gonna go to the last known.
I was on my way over there. I was finna come over there. He's talking about we all. What the hell? I said, first of all, I'm in Southfield. And I'm in like the bougie part of Southfield.
Oh my God! Yes, don't go to jail.
We in a whole cul-de-sac.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all was finna come out here and go to fucking jail.
Oh, my goodness.
My son said, I don't care. We was finna knock on. He said, yeah, I go. He said, this the house. That is the house. Wow. What the hell?
My kids are the same thing though.
He like, yeah, we was finna knock on the door like, where my mama at? I said, her husband would have been like, who the fuck?
Who your mama is?
Who is your mama and who is y'all?
Y'all too old to be my baby, my girl.
Right, they is.
Xavier did the same thing, and he saw me walk down 7 houses down the street. Yeah, and you came in at 12 o'clock. I had to get out the bed, and I was wondering where you went. I said, dog, what? I said, you was playing basketball, Xavier. You saw me walk down to our cousin's house. He said, no, I didn't see that. Yes, you did.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I had to get out the bed because I heard the door open. I was wondering where you was at all this time. It's 12 o'clock. What? First of all, you got my location, so you see
I was right here.
down the street.
But remember that day we was at the Coney Island and my oldest called me.
Girl, they don't.
Mama,
care. I
Mama, where
love
you
that
at?
though. They overprotective, and I love that though.
Mama, where you at? I said, I'm
love
staying
that.
right here with your dad. He like, yeah, but I'm just saying, y'all don't even be out this time of night. What is
I
going
love
on?
that though.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, dog,
I
what is
love that though. But they definitely be overprotective.
that
Only
boy?
one person
I ain't
got
never
my
seen.
location.
I ain't never
That's
seen
why.
you at this location, my week, because you was left the job and then you had went down the street and I said it wasn't that far from your job. But what's this? I said it's a bar. Oh, it didn't say bar. I didn't know what that was. What?
I
Get
said-
off my line.
I said, wait a minute, y'all done Googled this woman house?
Get off my
Talking about, yeah, we put it in Google. This where you at? I said, oh my God. But it make you
love it,
feel good though,
I
right?
love
Because you
it, though.
safe.
Yeah, they
You
always
know what I'm
know
saying?
where you at,
They know where
so-
you at. They making sure
I
you're
love
good.
it, yeah.
But the communication of it is important too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Lenore be like, I don't be stalking you, but I be looking. So you be
That's
stalking.
true.
I don't be stalking you, but I be making
I just
sure.
was wondering which was you never been over there. Don't let me be in like a bad area.
But I be in the house and they be stalking.
Cause I want to make sure.
No, when I get home, if I take too long to get out the car, I be texting. Xavier had the door open. If I take too long with that, he come on.
Trey.
You good, man?
Ain't that Trey?
It's been 5 minutes and you still sitting in the trunk. You got the car? You straight? Like, damn! I'm just sending a text message.
First of all,
Come on in the house and do that.
the other day I was listening to an end of a podcast,
I
right?
love it.
So I want to get. I'm like, damn, what's about to happen?
I be doing that too, trying to
Mom.
listen to the rest of it.
Why you sitting outside?
He like, I opened the door for you.
That's Trey. I said,
And
I'm listening.
okay.
First of all, he'll open the front door and then come out the side door like, man, why? We don't really like when you sit in the car.
I love that,
I'm like,
though.
son, I'm
I
listening to the
love
end of the
it.
podcast.
I love it.
Okay, well, it don't work in the house, bro. I don't want to stop it. I want. Where your earbuds?
Which to me is crazy that the kids do that. But when that woman died on what was it?
Oh, Love
and Marriage.
Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Yep.
When she sat in that car all that time and died, nobody came out to check on her.
First of all, that's
I think
crazy.
that's something.
I don't think that's
That's
what
something that's
happened.
instilled for
Yeah, I don't.
But
think that's
baby, what I'm
happened,
saying is,
though.
if you in the garage,
Yeah,
if
I
Keke
don't-
in the garage with her
yeah,
car running,
yeah, I don't think
that's crazy. That lady named Keke too.
That's crazy.
But if she in the
Ain't
car,
nobody
if
come
she in
out
the
to
garage
check
with the
with
car
the car
running
on? Ain't
for
nobody
4
came out?
hours,
7 o'clock in the morning.
first of
that's
all,
when you
somebody
come
gonna
out.
smell it. Even if the door closed.
You ain't looking for your wife in the middle of the night, though. Don't nobody wake up in the middle of the night.
First of all,
to wake up on their spouse.
she texted you at 2:00 and told you she was on her way.
7
How the fuck you
in
ain't?
the morning? Ain't no
5
fuck
hours?
Ain't no fuck away.
If I text you and tell you I'm on my way, I probably got a good 30 minutes before you like, girl, where the fuck?
Ain't
You
no
just gonna,
way.
even if I don't text you, you're just gonna wake up like, where the fuck is my wife?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
7 o'clock in the morning is crazy to me.
Last weekend when I stayed at my sister's house, you wasn't even home and you still was, you okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I was calling you. I wanted to go home so
but
bad.
still, you gonna check on your
Yeah.
person. Nobody waiting till 7 o'clock in the morning to be looking, hey, where's she? Hold on, she ain't in the bed. Where's she at? What?
And she dead in the garage.
7 o'clock in the morning?
Talking about we think she just went to sleep.
Ain't no fucking
Where her
way.
car running?
Ain't no fucking way. That shit was insane to me. I can't wait to hear the real story because that's some bullshit. That's not what happened.
It's gonna come out on the show. We gotta watch it. Sorry.
Let me ask y'all
Sorry,
this
let's
right
get
here. Because we had a few people that needed some help, so I figured I'd bring these situations to the pod, right? How do you amicably break up with a wife or a husband that's not hearing you, right? And don't just say leave, because let's put it in this perspective. This is all yours, right? This your crib. We got married. I moved in your crib with you, and we made this ours. You no longer feel this relationship anymore.
Yeah.
You saying I want a divorce. You clear as day. This ain't me. I'm good. Let's make this thing. Let's just separate. There's no kids involved, right? How do you make that connection?
Decision.
Yeah, not decision because the decision's already made in your head.
Well, I mean, the
but you're
final
trying to get
decision,
me
though. Right.
You're trying to get me to be on board with the fact because I'm just not paying you no attention. I'm like, it's gonna blow over. She's just feeling like this right now. She'll be over it in a minute. How do you break up with a husband or a wife just not hearing what she's saying?
Clearly I did that. I'm not married no more, so clearly that happened with me.
But when it happened, was he hearing what you were saying?
No. So like you said, you think it's going to blow over. They think in their mind, like she just playing because she done said this before. They did this, she done said this before.
Babe, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. Look.
What up?
It's Eric.
How you feeling?
You on the podcast? I'm recording.
Yeah, we went to the middle of recording.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what?
She had to step away. She like, hold up, I got
We
an
still heard you
important
on the
boy.
mic, though.
I know. I'm like.
Look, I'm just...
Hey, the podcast, Relationship Reality Podcast. He said, what up, though?
I love you. Why? Is that Kobe?
Yeah.
Why the fuck you can't be on my podcast? Don't say shit.
Sheesh. All right, tell me you'll call him back.
Okay, I gotta call y'all back. I love you. Nah, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Eric. Ugly ass. It's like, I'm just playing. I do love you. I love you, Kobe. That nigga be trying to crash out.
So,
All right, I gotta go. I love y'all.
Y'all hear it live right here on the podcast. Can we give his backstory or no?
No, we can't.
All right, so this young man that you just heard on the podcast was celebrating a birthday.
July 6th.
Yeah, back in July 6th. And in the midst of the celebration, he ended up getting shot twice, once in the stomach and once in the head. They were saying he wasn't gonna make it. Things weren't looking on the up and up. And as you just heard, through prayers and medicine and doctors and the combination of all, he's still with us and he's able to converse with us and laugh and smile and all that good stuff. So that's how if you needed a reason to know, God is real. So, but to jump back.
Sorry. I'm like, he called twice. It got to be something.
Who was called? That was
our oldest.
Oh, okay. So, how do you do that, KD? How do you break up with somebody who you're married to that is not really hearing it?
I don't know. My nigga won't let me break up.
Oh, so she haven't figured out the answer yet. So, not gonna happen.
No, but I do feel like I don't know. See, when they not listening to you, I don't know if you can leave amicably though, right? Because you're leaving out of anger.
So here's the question: if there's no kids involved, does it matter if it's amicably?
I mean, we still got property. Maybe you said
No,
if you.
so the crib is my crib, right? I went and purchased the crib. You was actually against me getting this crib.
Oh.
I purchased the crib. You came in.
Oh.
You like that. So it belonged to me. So
I mean, if there's no kids involved, then I mean, I guess you could just walk away. We never got to talk to each other again anyway.
But this is the question I'm asking you though. The person whose home is not like. So if you move in with me, and I'm the one that wanted ended, but you like no, I don't want to walk away from my crib. You leave.
I mean, you gotta go.
I gotta go.
No, I gotta go.
Right.
Whoever house is not gotta go.
But the person whose house is not hearing the part that you gotta go.
Oh.
So that's the question. How do you make them understand that?
You can't just say get the fuck out.
You can, but then I think that would begin to erase the amicably part of it, and now we're gonna end up leaving on beefing terms.
But we don't have kids, so I don't care if we beefing.
Was it a friendship there first?
But if it was a friendship, then why you don't understand it? I don't want to be with you no more. This the thing though. If I'm trying to do it amicably, listen, that's not working. I'll give you 90 days to get your shit, get you a place, whatever. And you like, fuck what I'm talking about? We can't be amicable if you being disrespectful. I asked you to get the fuck out my house. And you're not going to leave? Then I'm going to put you out. You're going to come home one day and all your shit going to be outside and the lock's going to be changed. Because, bitch, I said leave. Even better, I'm going to take you to court and I'm going to evict you. You can't call the police when your shit outside.
Does that rule apply if it's the other way around? So
that don't happen with marriage, though. You can't
Then we just gonna get a divorce, and then you still gotta go.
I'm asking you for a divorce. I'm asking you to leave. I'm saying I don't.
You can't ask me for a divorce. Go file.
Right. And
when I get them papers, I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
So I ain't never filed. So let me ask
God damn.
When you get divorce papers, does it matter if the other person signed? Because I be hearing people like, I'm not signing, but it could be just TV.
Well, it's different. It's different now. So back in the day, like, if the other person didn't sign, you could never get a divorce. Okay. Because back in the day, my aunt, she wanted to get a divorce from her husband. He never would give it to her. So she ended up passing away. And of course, like, he had all the rights to everything, like her life, really. Whether she lived or died. Like, they weren't together for 20 years. He would never sign. But now it's like, if you don't sign, you got to go through a little bit of a longer process. But if they don't sign, you can still get the divorce now. You don't have to stay married to somebody now if you don't want to.
Right.
But back in the day, it wasn't like that. You had to have, like, a reason to get divorced. Like, you had to have proof of, like, an infidelity or whatever. Now it's just like, if it's not working, you do have to wait a little bit longer. But, I mean, you could just get your divorce. Because why stay married to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be married to. So they make you wait like the 6 months or a year, whatever the process is, to make sure that this is what you want.
Right.
But you don't have to stay married to that person that's been beating your ass for all this time. Yeah. Like,
now I wonder,
that's how it was with my grandparents.
It's different now.
My grandmother, I guess she filed and signed, but my grandfather never signed. She didn't even know till he died. When he died, she got notification that she was about to start getting money.
The pension and stuff.
Yeah, so my grandmother actually called the people like, we've been divorced since, I want to say they got divorced in like the 70s or 60s or something.
So she thought.
And they said, "Oh no, ma'am, you are still
married.
You are still there's no divorce papers. You are still legally his wife."
So she would have got married. She'd have been a bigamist.
Yeah, but she would have. Well, no, because when she filed, if she would have found another husband, when she filed for the marriage license, it would have came back that she was married.
And sometimes it don't though. They be
It
married.
don't?
No, they be. If you go somewhere else and get like, if you go to a different state, they don't see that.
Oh.
If you get married here, then yes, they will see it.
Oh.
But people usually get married in a different state. They don't see that. That's how they be bigamous.
Oh, she would have
Because
been.
they never,
Yep, she
they
would have
never
been
see
there.
it.
But she wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been like a.
It wouldn't
On
have been
purpose type
intentional.
shit,
It wouldn't have been
because-
intentional. Yeah.
She
didn't know.
said,
Yeah.
no, we got divorced in the 60s. They said,
She knows she filed the paperwork. but
yes.
she
So
thought
she
divorced.
but she
They
lived in
had-
Tennessee.
They didn't
So when
have
she
computers back then. So
they did it. They did
It's in
it.
a
That's
file
true.
cabinet somewhere.
So she filed in Tennessee,
Yeah.
and she thought she had him served in Michigan. The whole time they was married. I mean, they was
No, he
still
got
married.
served, but he didn't give a fuck.
He probably threw that shit in the garbage. You already know how granddaddy was.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
for
bitch,
sure.
you ain't finna
But
leave me.
that's most men. Nobody that I know got divorced back in the day. Nobody.
Yeah.
No,
It was-
we
'cause
staying
it was
married.
frowned
What are you
upon,
talking
though.
about?
Yeah, it was frowned upon back then. So
I don't
heavily.
care if you got some, like, when my aunt died, she had a new boyfriend. He had a new girlfriend for 20 years. They both had spouses for 15, 20 years.
Yes.
Still married to each other.
Man.
Be in different
not,
rooms?
He would not, no, they were not together.
Not even in the same house.
They were not together for 15, 20
But that's just like
years.
with our brother that passed away in 2020. They was still married.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's some crazy shit.
She hit my line like, yeah, his mama didn't include me in the obituary. I'm still his wife. Girl, y'all been broke up for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither one of y'all filed.
Yep.
Neither one of them filed.
That's crazy.
That's fucking insane.
That's something
You
you
live
do.
at your house, he live at his house.
So how you expect to be on the obituary? Y'all don't.
That's what I said. I said, well, you.
I mean, technically you
It's-
are still the wife,
But if I,
I
tell
mean-
you got, and most people only listen to what I tell you, right? So I'm like, we divorced.
I never knew they
No,
was
like,
still
look,
married.
look,
But
Nobody
look,
looking for
it
paper.
depends on who doing the obituary too.
Well,
Because,
his mama
bitch,
did everything, because where the
but
fuck you been for 10
but
years?
that's what I'm saying. So if the mama do the obituary, bitch, you ain't been. Why would I? Fuck would I put you in there?
But it's so
Why
crazy
the
because
fuck would I put you
because
in
when
there?
he got
now
like
your kids gonna make it in there because there was some
One.
kids.
One kid.
I'm just saying the kids would make it, but you I don't give a fuck about
she said,
you.
no, we ain't
You
including
ain't
the mother
even been
kid.
here.
That's what I'm saying. But then it's crazy because she said when he got like terminal, they had to call her because I did not know they were still married.
Nobody probably did. Nobody did.
Bro, I said, the fuck? You got a whole nigga, he got a baby by the homeboy? Like, what
That's
the
what
fuck is
happened.
going on?
Jeez.
And then in reality, you still got to make the decision. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to go in and cut her loose. Like, wait, what?
Cut her loose. Me and Boo.
You
Pull
going
it.
to take her off the
Pull
ventilator?
that plug.
But yeah, the same
They
thing
still
though.
get to make the,
They
still
had
get
to
make
call
the
her.
decision.
They're like, look, it's no brain activity, it's
God
nothing.
damn.
She had to sign the papers
That's too much.
Jeez.
because that's his wife.
That's crazy.
Y'all ain't been together in over 10 years and you still his wife?
So she
But you been with
she
your
looking
nigga
at
for
the-
7 years.
she looking
That's
at
what
the-
I'm saying. That's the part.
She looking at the new girlfriend like, yeah, we finna pull it.
So,
gone.
That's
so listen at the hospital.
Don't-
everybody,
she better not. I'll beat her ass.
At the hospital, everybody was there. The boyfriend was there, the husband, everybody was there. This shit was awkward as fuck. So everybody here. And the boyfriend
That is
is
crazy.
the boyfriend is the one that let her die because y'all was doing drugs. And
Oh, he
you
clicked
let her
up and
die,
shit. Yeah.
and you here. You and this bitch like, no, that's my girlfriend.
We finna whip your ass.
My girlfriend of 10 years.
But it's so crazy because when
That
my
shit is
granddaddy was
crazy to
sick, my grandma, we didn't know they were still married. So my auntie was making all the decisions because she is his eldest. No,
No, it's got to be
she
like
just was the
She
next
was
in
the one
line.
who
next
said
in
I do
kin.
it.
The next.
Yeah, because the
next
one
in kin.
auntie, I don't know, it's a mess. But my auntie was the one making the decision. She the one who let them put him on hospital. I mean, he had cancer, so he was dying anyway.
Yeah.
But we didn't know until he died.
That they were still married.
So
Well, back in the day, they
That's
didn't
what
get
they
a
did.
divorce.
There wasn't no
They
divorce
didn't
back
get a
then.
divorce.
But
They moved on, but you didn't get a divorce.
yeah, but
Yeah.
to separate amicably, I feel like if I'm telling you, hey, this not working, I want you to leave, and you don't leave, then you can't. I'm trying to do it amicably. it takes two people to do it amicably, though.
Right.
Right? If I'm telling you, like, this ain't working, I even help you get a place.
But I would leave. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would leave. I would file for divorce and let them handle all the separation shit. Let them separate everything and we'll get that shit together that way. Because you clearly
So
ain't
you would
listening.
leave. You would leave your
You would
house.
leave
I'm
your
leaving
house?
my house. Yeah.
But what if I
I
got
would
kids
leave-
still living in the house?
I will leave. Listen, so we just gonna sit here with the kids here and be
That's true.
toxic?
That's true.
That's not. First of all, you gotta think about the kids. Why are we gonna be here toxic with the kids?
Yeah.
So if I gotta leave, I gotta leave.
That's true.
You know
She
what I'm
right.
saying?
So
You
I would,
gotta
leave.
leave.
Even if I just
I
file,
don't want my
even
kids
if I
to
just do a
remember
6-month lease somewhere.
I don't want my kids to file immediately.
Yeah.
Let them know what's going on. Let your lawyer know what's going on. Let them work this shit out in the courts. We don't want that to happen, but what else can you do?
Yeah.
Right.
And if the house only in my name, do I have to sell the house?
You got to. So for me, when I went through the divorce, they handled that. Like, they can still split it. Although the house wasn't in my name, we still could have split everything. But I just wanted it to be simple. You know what I'm saying?
But I guess, like, how do
go
you
with
walk
what you
away and
came
not
in.
lose your
I
stuff,
go with,
though?
I go with what I came in. You go
Right.
with what you came in with before the marriage, and that's it. But everybody not that simple, right?
But how do
So,
I walk away from the house and not lose my house, though?
I mean,
Because that's the thing, too, right? If I'm trying to do it amicably, I don't want to lose my home. I bought it, right?
so the thing with that is they can split it. They can make you sell it and then split it in half.
Right. But how do I not have to? Well, I guess
This
that's
is
for the
where-
lawyers to figure out.
this
That's for the
Yeah.
court to figure it out.
This is why Lifetime.
If
is
y'all
popping
can't
right
figure
now.
it out, the courts will figure that shit
But
out.
it's like, I don't want to lose my house because you're being a dick.
But
This is where
sometimes you
Lifetime
have
pop
to.
out
Yeah.
right now because
That's why you got to know your spouse. But sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. in
It's
the
like
event
some
of a
switch
breakup.
though, right? It's
You
like
don't know. It
we've
changes.
been the same this time, and then like
It
now it's a
changes.
switch. Like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, who
So-
the
But
fuck are you?
I'm not gonna figure it out.
And that's
I'm
the
willing
thing.
to lose it all because I'm willing to start over to have a peace of
What
mind.
they say is
at
no
this
cost
point.
on peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
to have a peace of mind, I'm willing to lose it all to have my kids not have to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I bought everything fresh, everything new.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to have to deal with splitting none of this. Y'all need this is over there. I'm buying everything new over in my
yeah,
house.
because I ain't gonna take your bedroom set and
Sometimes
shit. You
have
still
to-
gotta go to over there.
Because I could have.
Yeah, yeah,
And I pay for half the shit, right?
right.
Right.
I got half of this house. I could have
Yeah.
had half of it. I'm not doing that because I know you're not gonna buy shit right.
Right.
So I'm going to start first.
And then it's still like you said, my kids still need somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? My kids still need shit.
Somewhere to sleep.
And I
So I'm
that's
not gonna
the-
fucking take everything.
But everybody don't think like me and everybody not like
But
me.
that's because when
So-
you walked away like, okay, I'm done with this. You didn't
Yeah.
walk away on some spiteful shit.
Yeah.
I feel like when people walk away
but
spiteful.
although I could have though.
No, I'm saying, but you wasn't
But
spiteful.
I wasn't. That's
But
what I
if
said.
you, I feel like when it come to like, I don't give a fuck where you live, what you do. That's spite. It's like some hatred.
Because my lawyer was like, yeah, you can take him for all of this. Like, you can get all of this. I'm
You
like,
like,
I don't want to do
yeah.
that, though.
'Cause
Because
it-
I know at the end of the day, it's about my kids.
And that's the part.
Right, but that's
the
your
part
mind
there.
frame,
People
right?
don't think about
people
that.
don't. People be like, fuck them kids and that nigga.
Yeah.
The part is
Especially
when
if you
we
walk
get,
away on some like,
Mm-hmm.
on some bitter like
Yeah.
infidelity shit.
Yeah.
You like, bitch, you and your bitch about to be fucking at the hotel. I'm taking all this shit.
Yeah.
And my kids.
when we
And
get
I
a
said the
But
divorce.
when people put the kids in the middle, that's the worst thing you can ever do.
Yeah.
Tell your kid, yeah, your dad did this. No, even if he did, that's between us. It don't have nothing to do with the fucking
Right.
kids.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's a bar right there.
And my
Bitter
my
bitch.
mother did that. So it was like, I would never do that to my kids. Like, I'm not having them choose.
Yeah.
You got two parents. Why the fuck would I make you choose one?
Yeah.
That's not fair to them.
So it's like because
You got
I got
two
a
good
divorce,
parents.
we got a divorce.
Yeah, we broke up.
Yeah. Oh.
How we break up with my daddy?
I'm
We-
never doing that. Like,
First of all, I feel the
would
same
never
way.
do
My mama
that.
done told me some shit about my daddy. I be like, my
never
daddy
do
did
that.
that?
You would
Because
never
just
know.
because you a bad husband don't make you a bad dad.
That
Yeah.
part.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that part.
Or just because you a bad wife don't make you a bad mom.
He a good ass
So
dad.
don't fucking
Yeah.
spill your negativity and drama on these babies.
Period.
I did a.
Period.
Why
I did
you
a-
smiling?
Because I did.
Cheesing
when
though,
you
not
said
smiling. Like, it's all the
when you
cheese
said
show.
that, I just thought about it. I did a movie read with that type of statement. I ain't get the role, but I
Oh,
think I
Snake?
did a good. No, that was a different one.
Oh.
But I think I did a good job, but I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I might insert this right here. All right, cool. You got me. All right. So he like, yeah, I think so.
First of all, the
Yeah.
cameraman is texting. He don't
Yeah.
got time for your shit.
But yeah, we gonna insert my movie roles, V roll right there, so y'all can see that.
Insert.
But no, that was a bar right
You got
there
me?
for sure.
He on the phone like,
Yeah.
what? He looked up like, wait, what?
Well, he gonna see it when
You
he
was talking to me?
when he read
Oh,
it.
when he edited? He gonna be like, oh shit, that was me. That was my part. Okay. Sorry.
So
I love it.
this is what we're gonna do.
What we gonna do?
We're gonna talk about one more little piece.
Well, baby,
But-
what's your intake of how you speak amicably? Amicably.
Oh, you said it. You just said it slow.
Yeah, you just said it real slow. Amicably.
all the syllables. All the syllables.
Syllables, BFF.
I'm actually in agreement with the fact that, you know, sometimes when you leave a relationship of any kind, you got to be willing to take loss, right?
Yeah.
So the
I mean, it's a
loss
loss.
in this one won't just be just the relationship or the marriage, but it might be the property. It might be whatever it takes for me to separate myself from this situation. The problem is, it's not like an endangering situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not like somebody beating on somebody or it's a verbal abuse. It's just more so we grew apart and I got tired of you disrespecting me at a high level.
Speaking of made friends.
So with the disrespect at a high level, I just got tired of it. So at that point, I'm like, I can't deal with this anymore. I still want to look at you as like at least my homegirl, but it's hard for me to even do that because you're willing to disrespect me the way that you are doing.
But this the thing though, you trying to hold on to a friendship. You already know how I feel about disrespect. Like once you disrespect me, I don't feel like we can be friends anymore.
Right.
So we just gotta walk away from everything, and it's gonna hurt because remember we said that before. You mourn friendships, even with redacted. Like I mourned that friendship, right? Because it's over,
Right.
and it was over already. You know what's be crazy? Shit already be dead and over, and then somebody do something where that shit be dead, buried, cremated, and over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's still something you have to mourn. So not only do you have to mourn the ending of a marriage, you also got to mourn the ending of a friendship.
And it's kind of like,
I agree.
I look
Yeah,
at it
because
like,
if disrespect is like, we can't.
But I agree. I agree with that. But in a relationship, when you got kids, I feel like you gotta mourn it, grieve it, and then you gotta really think about like what you want with the kids.
Yeah.
Because our co-parenting relationship is excellent now.
It is.
Yeah.
But I can say in the beginning it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Because it was, you know what I'm saying? It
new.
was rough.
And
Yeah, it
new.
was.
It was rough.
It was.
So
But
now
feelings,
it's like,
it's because feelings was still.
We-
Feelings was still there.
I
Maybe
think
not
it's about the feelings.
Maybe not love.
It
I
might
don't
be the
know
thought
about the
of,
feelings. It's the
I never saw us like this.
that part.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying?
it's
But
mourning,
not-
right?
it's
It's
not
like
feelings,
it's like
it's
a
like
funeral.
accept-
It's not the feelings. Though.
It's the
But-
acceptance of it. It's the
Yeah.
acceptance of the
Yeah, yeah,
situation.
Yeah, but
It's
even that's
acceptance
still
of it.
feelings. Like feelings don't necessarily mean love, right? Feelings could be the mourning and the funeral. Like you at the funeral, right?
I think it's more expectation.
I don't think
than-
it's the
than
feelings though. Yeah, feelings.
Like I
feelings was
expected
out.
us to still be together.
Yeah.
on this.
That's
Feelings
true.
was out.
Yeah.
And then it's like, so a divorce is like, well, the breakup is the funeral, right? And then the divorce is the burial. That shit still, you know what I'm saying? The breakup, you know, when somebody first passed, right? You know they dead, but it's like the funeral. Not the viewing, the funeral when the casket closed for the last time.
Right.
It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
But-
That's the filing.
Yeah.
And then the burial is the divorce.
Yeah.
And you just like, you watching that shit go into the ground like, bro, this never gonna be the same.
And looking at it, and with you saying that, right, at the funeral, this is how a lot of y'all relationships be looking like too. Right? That the relationship that you think should have already been over.
Yeah.
This is how it looked right here, right? Imagine yourself at this funeral that KD just spoke of, right? Before they shut the casket. Instead of you accepting the fact that this person is gone, you still trying to do CPR.
Yep.
You still up there.
But that's the viewing though, right? That's the viewing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of us are in the viewing stage of our relationships, friendships, whatever. We in the viewing because we know tomorrow we still gonna see this person, right?
Okay.
So we in the viewing. We in a long ass viewing. Then we at the funeral, but we at the funeral at a Baptist church. So they still hooping, hollering, singing, and preaching. But when that casket closed,
And then
it be that one situation that make that casket
one
close.
situation
Exactly.
that make it close.
And you be like, I
Exactly.
can't come back from this.
Can't come back from this.
Stop it.
Stop it.
No, you stop it.
No, I stop it.
It was irritating.
But when that casket closed, that be the most hurtful feeling.
Yeah.
And then what happened when the casket closed? We about to put it in this hearse, and we finna go to the cemetery.
Last ride.
That shit is so painful. That shit is really painful. And
I
we
don't
keep
want
going,
none of that.
right?
I don't
We
want
keep
none of
going.
that.
We lead a funeral, we lead a burial, and we keep living. But that don't mean we not hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, that really ended like that.
Yeah.
Like, you really, really took me there.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's only 2 redacteds that I feel that way about. But it's over, and I'm not going back. I'm not finna undig you.
I understand the situation
Is that a
because
word?
Indeed.
yeah,
Is that a
undig,
word?
yeah.
Okay, I'm not finna undig it because...
So that's like if I don't understand, I'd be like people like you dig it, I undig it. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
because... And the reason why is because
I undid.
I undig it.
I let so much shit go, but them last situations, I'm not letting it go. I'm good.
I feel you, and I feel you on so many different levels. Cause like, I have relationships that ended in a way where it couldn't be savage.
Yeah.
Salvaged.
Hmm?
Salvage.
That's what I said.
With an L.
That's
It's
what I
a
said.
savage.
Oh, you said savage.
No, savage.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, play back. But it couldn't be repaired.
Okay.
Right? And then certain people may have even passed away, so it will never ever be repaired.
Yeah.
Right.
And you still try to pick up on like even the good times to try to at least repair it in your own head.
Yeah.
But then the good times kind of get blurred
By the bad
by
side.
the bad times.
But some of the relationships is like cancer, right? So it's drawn out.
Yeah.
But some of that shit be like a murder. And it happened like this and you don't even know.
Yeah.
You like, God damn,
Yeah.
this is over today?
Yeah.
So some shit you can prepare for.
Those ones are the worst.
They
though.
are, them the
Those
hardest.
ones are the worst.
Just like death, right?
Yeah.
Death is hard no matter what. But if our loved one is sick, every day we preparing ourselves, right? Like
As much as
today
you
gonna be
can.
the day.
Yeah.
Today gonna be the day. But when they just die for no fucking reason, you like, bitch, I didn't even have time to pack my shit.
Yeah. And so
You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like that.
Yeah. For me, it's always been like, if you are taken from us from like violence, it's almost like I can accept that a little bit more because I have somebody to blame.
Yeah.
That's worse for me.
But when you're
Why get what
taken
you're
from
saying?
like when you're taken from like a sickness or just for no reason, it's like who do I even blame?
You
for
can't
that?
blame
Right.
nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's the problem? How do I stop this from happening
Yeah.
again?
You
Yeah.
can't stop it.
Because
Yep.
let's say Abe kills somebody. To stop this from happening again, I can kill him, or I can remove myself from his. From his.
No, because remember you said
fine
you're
with
glad
that.
because Cain killed Abel because Abel would have. No, I'm glad. Wait, what the fuck did you say?
I'm glad Cain killed Abel
'Cause
because
if-
Abel would have killed Cain. I would have had to kill Abel. Yes, indeed. But what I'm saying, but that's how
Oh,
you
that
get.
was before he was Abe, though.
That-
You're
that's-
right. That was a Cain line, not an Abe
Yeah.
line. My bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
My bad. That was
But-
before he was Abe.
Yeah, I'm there like, what?
But
was
yeah,
KO
no.
at the time.
But that's just how I look at it. Like, I just
You're like, how I get in there?
you always look for somebody to blame.
Yeah,
You know,
because
so-
that make you feel better,
In
right?
every situation.
But even when they die slow, it's like you could blame cancer. You could
Yeah.
blame heart
Yeah, yeah,
disease.
yeah,
You could blame diabetes.
yeah, but
There's always somebody.
And-
But when they just die and they be like, I don't know why they did. You be like, bitch.
I mean, even in blaming cancer and even in blaming like the diseases and things of that
Yeah.
nature, it still don't feel good because it's like, how do I stop that?
But I still.
How do you
feel
get your
like-
revenge?
Yeah.
No. How do you get your revenge?
How do I
That's
get
what
my
I'm
revenge?
thinking.
But
And how do
am
I
I-
stop
but
it
am-
from happening again?
But I feel like in my head, like with my mother dying of cancer, I feel at peace with that because I knew it was coming, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't feel better, but I mean for me, but when my cousin passed away and we don't know
What it
what
was.
caused her to die, that make it worse for me.
That's
Yeah.
the,
'Cause
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
have,
saying.
I don't have no kind of conclusion to that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Like when Mama
It's
was
like,
sick, right? We was
what?
preparing ourselves every day.
It's like what?
We waiting on the
Yeah.
phone call. We preparing ourselves every day. Today gonna be the day,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So you preparing for it. But like with your cousin,
Yeah.
when I got the text, I'm like,
What the
huh?
fuck?
How?
What
What
the
the
fuck?
fuck?
Like, even with Giggity, when you
It's
think
what the
about
fuck.
Giggity,
Yeah,
it's like,
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
but yeah, with Giggity, you thinking, and you like,
Mm-hmm.
what would, and for the doctor to look at you like, I
They don't know.
Shit
To
happened.
the
That
day, I don't know.
that
You gonna
be-
label it.
that's-
But that's
the
what I'm
worst
saying. You
part.
just a regular day, getting
Yeah,
up,
that's-
getting ready.
That's the worst.
And you get a
part.
phone call like,
Yeah.
what? Say what now?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
it's
Like,
like-
that shit ain't.
yeah.
If somebody break into your crib, right?
There's no
You
conclusion.
look at what they broke in at. Did they come through the window? They came through the door. They
Right,
came-
and then you
So
fix it.
now
Yeah,
you
yeah.
make this kind of reinforced area,
yeah.
and then you go to the other door. They came through the door. Both of my doors now
Mm-hmm.
will be reinforced,
Right.
or my windows will have
Yeah.
bars or whatever
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah,
If I don't know how you came in,
yeah.
now I'm like, well, man,
What-
But now I don't
maybe
even want to
somebody-
live
Now
here.
you like,
yeah,
what
because
the
somebody
fuck?
Right?
set me up.
But now you don't want to live here
Who
because
got
you like,
keys? Or
exactly.
away
Now you
keys,
like,
I didn't
you
know.
like what the
So
fuck?
now you want a new
Yeah,
house.
Yeah, somebody setting me up. I don't know.
Yeah, I get
So,
you.
Yeah, that's rough.
But yeah, that was kind of deep. We went there.
Damn,
So
we
what
did.
we're gonna do
Shit.
is the reality check.
Fuck.
We're gonna save it for next week,
Damn.
and then also next week we're gonna.
We gotta
talk
put
about,
that video. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta find that video and put it. Because
Yeah.
people be like, what the fuck is you
It's
and
so
Keke
fucking
talking
funny.
I
about?
don't
Shit's
think
so
they
funny.
think that. I just think they thought you made it up.
No, they be asking.
Oh, do they?
Like, what is you and Keke talking about?
That should be.
I'm like, the video, the little girl.
That girl's hilarious.
Fuck. God damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck, nigga? Sorry.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, I got the face expressions.
Everything. Next week we're gonna hit you off with the reality check. We might give you two. Next week we also gonna talk about the B word.
Bitch?
Oh.
Or broke?
Neither.
I don't
Oh.
like neither one.
Bastard?
Neither. No.
Oh.
Boundary.
Bisexual.
Boundaries.
Oh, boundaries.
I said the
Oh.
word.
Oh,
You still,
sorry.
Shit.
Sorry.
you
Sorry.
still thinking about my man from yesterday. All right, listen. And then we're also gonna talk about
Oh my goodness.
I do a weekly accountability call. So I want to talk about that as well, just on what we went over this week.
Don't call me on.
No. Every Wednesday I do an accountability call with.
You just pick
with
a
my-
person?
No.
Oh.
So my coach does it. I'm actually going to start it.
I like that.
Doing it with my people as
I
well.
call
like that.
me.
I like that a lot.
So this week it was pretty deep,
Shit.
and I really wanted to get to it, but we might be out of time. So we'll talk about that next week. We might start it with my accountability call from this week. Next
Do you
week.
record it?
I don't.
That's
record it.
illegal.
Yeah, I don't record it. And this is a call with the top guys in the industry too. So they do like a one-on-one. Sometimes it'd be a.
So you
2,
and Abe from
3.
DT be on the call?
No, it'd be me and
Abe from
either.
DT. ABE from
ABE
DT.
from
Sorry.
It'd
I
be
gotta
me-
get used to this shit.
It'd be me and Eric Thomas or CJ or Jamal or Carl. So
Oh, we don't know them niggas.
yeah, they top motivational speakers in the
Oh,
world.
sorry.
So if you've been motivated, it's probably coming from either them or me. So,
Oh, period.
So we're gonna go over all that next week. We will end this week with just saying, Keke, talk to them, tell them how can they hear us.
You can find us on my favorite platform, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Podbean, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can follow us at rrp.kiki, your girl KD _ Coach DTM, or the Relationship Reality Podcast.
Yeah, I have to.
Don't forget to follow our Holy Shit podcast too.
Yeah. Follow it up.
Oh, it's not
man.
holy shit though, right? It's
Yes.
holy shh.
Yeah.
Ain't no shit.
I'm the only one that says shh because I don't cuss. like everybody else. I was doing interviews.
When we seen Mama at the taco thing, she was like, "Holy sh!" She ain't say the cuss word.
I like that.
She
better,
cussed though.
Even
she
in,
cussed.
when I was doing the interviews,
It's cute.
The interviews was funny.
And
I
you
know,
kept
I
saying,
like that.
you can say the word if you want to.
Okay, it's your girl KD. I gotta go.
All right, she gotta go. But with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all each and every week, man. We get it in. I gotta give you the message before you leave, man, because I feel like this will touch your spirit. Most of y'all, most people want change, but you don't want to change. So you want change, but you don't want to change. So the message is, if you want change, be willing to change. Because if you sit back and think about it, if your relationship is not doing well, change. Stop doing the same thing and thinking that things is going to change.
Yeah.
If your job is not bringing in the success or the feeling that you need, then change. You don't have to think that it's going to change eventually. No, nothing changes by osmosis. You have to be the one to make the change. So make the change. Stop just wanting change and not wanting to change. You change. All right? So with that being said, I am your one and only coach, DTM.
It's your hostess with the mostest, Keke.
And your girl, KD, because she had to go. But we appreciate y'all. See y'all when? Next week. Peace.
Deuces.
Definitely.
So long, bye.
Bye.
Good job.
Thank you, Daddy. So long, bye-bye.
Goodbye to my pain.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow.
So long.
So long, bye-bye.
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 Good job facing.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. Thank you, Daddy.
So long. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
So long.
Bye-bye. Good job.
So long. Thank you. Hey, so long.
Bye-bye.
Hey, so long.
Bye-bye.
Media.